right. Do you need to level anything, Obi?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I ended up getting a ribbon for the sepulchrum. That's the name of it, which, boy, I'll tell you what, you change a couple letters and it spells speculum, and I'm sure that's not what they wanted. Takes me about three waves of ESO to level it. That's not too bad. Let's see what they got here. What I really want is a survival Requiem Fisher, but haven't had that for a couple days now that I've seen. What the heck? How did I get blessings? Never went to a relay. Says I've got an hour and 39 minutes left of a damage blessing, a resource drop chance blessing, and an affinity blessing.
Not sure.
I haven't been to a relay. Oh, this is ESO. I actually a couple ways to get this thing leveled up at least one more time. Wasn't planning on putting any form into anything else, but got the secondary pushing over 100% crit.
Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this chaos, the true nature of these creatures will be
Well, that lagged me. level
Let's
25.
go on the offensive.
I have opened a
I'm
new
maxed,
data
Toby.
conduit. Proceed immediately.
Between me and you and me actually using the weapon, yeah, 1 round. That's awesome.
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Nice. Okay, I should probably do this one. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I should have done that one. There we go.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me. Well put together, Operator. Now get out there and...
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Yeah, do it right. Only one map. That's crazy. But I am sporting an affinity booster plus the bonus affinity booster, so it's 125% more.
Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible.
The only weapon I got on is the one I'm leveling.
data conduit.
I'm maxed.
Proceed immediately. Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Yeah, it's just crazy leveling the weapon that fast. Oh, let me see here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Spectronage for getting energy really it does do really well.
Yep, that guy was
Remember
a
the old
Wobbin
Warframe operator?
siphon
Order seems to have
spec. Works awesome on him.
This is a stress test. Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible.
I'm hurting for energy right now, though. I'm only at 23. 26, Sophie. I gotta go in.
Hurry, Hunter. The convoy will dispatch.
Max.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately. Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
Well, that's weird. If I click the metal click, Obi, then it doesn't want to fire.
The
That's weird.
sanctuary will go on without you.
Experiment with that a little bit, I guess. Angel of Serenity. That's kind of a cool name. It'll take like 2 more forma. Man, boy, this thing takes a lot of forma. Don't know if it's gonna be worth it. Now that I'm getting into it.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
How'd your phone call go and everything?
Your
Well, she's doing okay.
Dispatch as many specimens
Nice.
as efficiently as possible.
Just spilled some drink on me. Always lovely. Oh.
For the Tenno.
Oh, hey, no problem, Redneck. Hopefully that works out really well for you. It does take a little bit more from your GPU, but oh, I'm almost there, Obi. Nice.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Max rank, Obi.
Okay.
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
Yeah, Redneck said the field of view change has made the game much cleaner to play. Thanks. And the bigger the monitor, the higher the resolution, the more even it opens up. Like I play this game in 2K on my gaming monitor. Obviously, I don't stream that. Oh, let's see here. See what that hits for. Crap, 6 former into this thing. Jeez, oh Pete. I mean, I'm glad we're doing it pretty much almost in one round per. Oh.
Nora's got the goods for one lucky drink. Till then.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if you have the plat, it is actually cheaper plat-wise to start a forma, rush it, start another forma, rush it, start another forma, and rush it than it is for you to buy 3 forma already built from the market. You actually save 5 plat. But you gotta have the blueprints, of course, and the mats. It's like 5 plat cheaper to rush 3 forma. Yeah, it would actually be kind of nice maybe if they made a mission out of it or something, to where we could have an upgrade to our foundry where we could do 2 things at once. Yeah, if you look at the cost, like to build one, and then look at the cost to rush it, and then go to the market, and a forma bundle is 35 plat. You'll see that it'll cost you, I think it's only 10 plat to rush a forma. So it'll cost you, I mean, it'll still cost you the mats, of course, but it'll save you 5 plat. Tuesday or whatever, is that Tuesday when Octavia comes out? Yeah, Tuesday. I'll be buying Octavia Prime. That'll give me some plat, and then over the next week or so, I'll buy the other remaining upgrades for like weapons and all that. Because ultimately, it comes with 4,300 plat. You still there, Obi?
I am.
No, I didn't know if you were doing something.
No, you alluded to needing to go in around. I went in around, and as soon as I went in, you said, "Oh, I'm done."
Oh, okay. I didn't see you go in, or I would have gone in with you. I'm sorry. I ended up getting about 10 or 15 last minute kills with my weapon, and then was able to do my 4th ability another time, and that got me the level and a half that I needed. At least with the affinity booster and the affinity blessing that I've currently got on me. So I've got 2 hours and 15 minutes left on that 20% off, but I'm not going to use that. This should be the last time that I level this. I'm gonna have to give me some more forma too. Gone to like 10 forma today. And Octavia Prime will probably take 1 or 2 forma.
Your duty in this experiment is to dispatch as many specimens as efficiently as possible.
Really? Well, you know, I do love seeing orange crits out of a weapon, Obi. Ooh, I need some energy. really kind of bizarre. It seems like I get more orange crits and stuff the farther away I am from them. It's kind of odd.
Hunter, your reliance on that ability is skewing my data. I have disabled it for now.
Ooh. I gotta go in. I'm at 26, Obi. It's nice to see that this weapon can pretty much one-shot 75s.
conduit is closing fast.
Oh, Volt can be when done properly, yeah. The Saren is complaining they didn't have anything to target, and that's because between my Volt and Obi's overpowered Mirage Prime nuke build,
The sanctuary will go on without you.
actually had more kills than the Saren did. But me and Obi did, what, 86% of the damage. Okay, that should be the last of that weapon. Yep. 6 forma. Put my murder, death, kill back on. Whoa, gotta spell it right. Put my C-do back on. What's that?
Be back in a moment.
Alright.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the Lotus proud.
There, I'll set that. Yeah, real. One thing that really helps on this build, this is my ESO build, capacitance to start talking about. Converts 3% of damage dealt in a shield split between Volt and squad mates. So this can take somebody's shields from like 200, 300 shields all the way up to like 1,650 shields. So it's a quality of life thing, so less people die. Not a whole lot of damage, 95% strength, but big time range of 280. I did Helmet and put the Fire Blast from Ember on my Volt. So it strips 71% armor reduction off everybody and knocks them down. Alrighty, right. Alright, what would you like to do, Obi? You got a lift rescue if you want to run that, a few of those.
Do you remember the old war, operator?
Sure,
Order
sounds
seems
good.
to have misplaced those memories.
Got a set to open, rescue, I'm going to go Wukong hack. Boom, what should I pick? How about a Radiant Relic? Why not? Yeah, if you put the former into Volt can be a pretty good frame. Wasn't too impressed with Volt in the beginning, but that was before I knew how to properly mod and stuff like that. I've got a flash build for him too that insane in the melee.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
You'd think they'd clone something a little less ugly.
Got some candy.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic. but
Oh yeah,
are
I do need
confident
some
you can
fissures,
withstand
don't
their
I?
fury. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Find the captive as soon as you can. You don't have much time.
broke open.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. The captive will be in one of these cells. Search them.
Thank the stars, not a minute too
Got
soon.
it.
Locate the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Got a weapon for me? I've got some scores to settle.
That was a close one.
Where is my twin? Man, Obi. Didn't even see you there. You're so small, dude.
Yeah. Looks like we got some fresh off the boat again. Got a 1 and a 6.
I'm gonna take the Orthos Prime Blade. I think I need two of those, another one of those anyways. Alright, Inspector Blueprint. I'll do another Radiant here. He started it, Obi. Hurry.
I
You want me to pull?
guess I'm gonna have to. Or I could just run it for nothing.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Yeah, I don't like it when people do that. I'm just picking random radiants.
mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
Grineer prey on the weak, but we prey on the Grineer.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Find the captain as soon as you can. We don't have much time. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Sweet, broke open.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Ah, crap.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Here are the holding cells. Search each one for the hostage. Hurry up. You are running out of time.
Got him.
I'm in your debt, Tenno. Let's go home.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
Oh boy. Guess I'll go Orthos for more ducats, I guess. I already got everything else.
I wonder what that means, Phase Spectre X. No, they had different things.
X5 means times 5.
Oh, yeah, I guess that does. Guess when they put it on a different line, it makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, if you read it as one sentence, because some of them only come with 3, you know what I mean, or 2 or 1.
I think it's 10531, ain't it?
Something like that, yeah.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You're near a fissure. The enemies are dropping reactant. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Find the captive as soon as you can.
Haro
You don't have
chassis.
much time.
Oh, I missed the doorway. Oh. Missed the doorway again. did that one, just the two of us.
Cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
Got him.
I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
Nice. Got a shotgun ribbon. All right.
This is unlocked it.
Redneck, you haven't unlocked it yet, have you? Mirage Prime chassis. Oh, I'll take that. Although I need the Forma too, but I'll take the Mirage. Already got two of those Guandaos. No. What are the requirements on that ribbon? Give me a second before you start that, Obi. Okay, I didn't take hold. You can start whenever, Obi. Exterminate level 30 plus without being detected. Only time I use the bar. Yeah, I go to Sedna. Do the exterminate. If you've got the unlimited scanners for Cephalon, Samaris, or whatever it is, you scan them before you kill them, and you can max out your daily rep with them.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Oh yeah, we got a vault. Yeah, this is going to be speedy.
Found the fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. Leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. The holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
All right,
You've
let's
located
skedaddle.
the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
Oh crap, I'm not unlocked. Everybody else is 10 of 10 and I'm not. Oh crap. I need one more. How can I not have it? I just went back. There's nothing here, is there? Nope. Jesus. Hey, I just killed one of those guys and he didn't give me anything. Oh my gosh, really?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I got it,
Marines
Obi.
inbound.
Ooh, 100 ducats. I'll take that.
Yep. 15 void traces.
That's part of the problem of going through so fast, Obi. I mean, I had 90% damage dealt, and I was flying, and sometimes I think I go past them before I actually pick them up. Brave Barney. There for a second there, I didn't know if they were going to wait for me.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Use that reactant to open
Really?
a
There's a
relic.
reactant back there? I didn't.
We're
How did
going
I
to
not
need more
pick that up?
reactant if you want to open that relic. We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
mouth open now.
The relic has been cracked open.
Make sure not to go too far ahead.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
All towns. Yeah. That one is mine. Is he vaulted? I can't remember if he's vaulted or not.
No. Can't keep track of them anymore.
I know, right? Let's see. Yeah, we still got time to do it again. Oh, nope. Somebody pulled out. And somebody else pulled out. Here's another radiant. That's one thing running ESO, boy. You do get a whole lot of radiant lith relics. Jacko, why do you got to be talking Spanish in stream, Jacko? I mean, really? Or is that like Hungarian or something? Boy and Benoy. I like Come See Come Saw. It's a childish TV show.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
Grineer prey on the weak, but we prey on the Grineer.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant.
I like me some reactant.
There's no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. You need to find the holding cell immediately.
No! Oh. Okay, that just sounds like I went to the bathroom. I am broke open. Heck yeah.
It's been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
All right, let's skedaddle.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
I can't go on.
No, what the heck?
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
Where's it at? I don't see the mark.
You let the hostage die. This mission
I didn't
is
even
over.
see it.
You probably took off and made it invisible. You took damage. And
No, you can still
couldn't-
see the mark, the blue mark.
Oh, I saw the mark. She was right there at the beginning. I just couldn't find her.
Because I was obliterating everything in the path. There wasn't anything left to shoot her.
There were a few things.
Oh, Lordy, Jacko. And you still didn't spell it right. It's Toopy, Toopy, and Binoo.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm
know?
comes to them. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
Okay, I'm broke open.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look
There's
inside.
some more back there that...
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Oh, in French. Well, parlez-vous, parlez-vous, pardon me?
We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells. Hurry up. You are running out of
All right,
time.
I'm going straight to point, Obi.
I will not forget this, Tenno.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
I need a weapon.
Boom. Yeah, 65 ducats. Hey, no problem, Lord B.
Nobody joined us.
Inbound.
Nobody joined us.
I went private so it wouldn't happen again. Yeah, LB, I didn't know you streamed.
Me?
LB, Lord Bate. He streams PS4 though, and he was doing one of those guitar ones. I can't do those games. Why? Really? We didn't get a Spectre. That's odd. Okay, so what do I need for Orthos for whole set here? Limbo. I've now got Limbo Prime Neuroptics, Limbo Prime Systems. So I just need Limbo Prime Chassis and I will have a Limbo Prime set. I'm halfway to Mirage Prime set and 3/4 to Mesa. Orthos. I need one Prime handle and I will have an Orthos Prime set. I do have a Rubico Prime set. I think those go for like 50, 60 plat. Yeah, I need Titania
Operator,
Prime's blueprint and I'll
Audience
have that
wonders,
set.
what are you thinking about?
Got 2 Wukong Prime sets. Too bad we can't sell the Stalta. Yeah, I'm probably going to sell that Octavia Cadenza helmet. I didn't realize I had it when I got the drop. Excuse me, my gosh. So Limbo Prime chassis. Wonder what it takes for that. Thank you. Limbo Prime. Oh, wow. I have one Limbo Prime chassis relic. It's a Neo. L1. Is there any Neos to do? Yeah, ouchies, yeah. Wow, I really don't want to do a Neo interception, Oracle Void. Obi, they have Cuba Survival, Requiem Fissure. Feel up to it?
I can. Is there something you needed off of there?
I just want some river slivens. See? Ribbon slivers. I always mess it up. Of which I will go Octavia. Let me use the restroom real quick and top off my drink, because this is a survival, so I will be right back. Okay, we are open. Cuba Survival, Requiem Fissure. Fisher. Ribbon sliver. I'm keeping all of mine regular. I'm not upgrading any of them because I want the slivers. Of course, the hard part will be finding the way out, as per usual.
It can be.
Scans show Grenier are harvesting Kuba nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out, then scale their Kuba catalysts. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? Predictable. As expected, Grenier have shut down environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attach Kuba catalysts to begin harvesting. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant.
They are?
Don't forget the reactant.
I've only gotten one so far, for Pete's sake. Never mind.
Life support
Down
on
to
the
5
way.
and a Haro chassis.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Modification successful. Collecting Kuba. Caution, Tenno. Capsules harvesting Kuba provide minimal life support.
The impure. The
Oh, being
unworthy
attacked.
have no future.
Life support incoming.
Broke open.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Grab the Kuba from that capsule. You have found a Kuba catalyst. Attach it to a life support capsule to begin harvesting Kuba. This capsule will now harvest Kuba. Another life support capsule is now available. Commencing Kuba harvest. collected.
Heading to the next one.
I've delivered another life support capsule. This capsule will now harvest Kuva.
I put down the ability booster.
The raid is off to a successful start. When you are ready, go to extraction.
No ribbon slivers, yay. I guess I'll take an extra boom. What? That's craziness. Redneck said he farmed ribbon slivers on steel path. He's got like 1,000 ribbon slivers. It's craziness.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Insane.
It's ready to be collected.
Any particular mission type?
Yeah, what particular mission type did you do there, Redneck? Yeah, 10 months a week. Yeah, I know.
Additional life support
Did you
has
say
arrived.
10 month a week?
You can only turn in 10 a week for a free ribbon mod. You're limited to 10.
Yep. Yep.
He did Odin on Mercury.
I'm gonna have to keep that up when we get bored.
I'd love to have a whole bunch of. Oops, I died. Yeah, I would love to have an overabundance of ribbon slivers. Crap, how do I get back to you guys?
Life support incoming. Drop the Kuva from that capsule.
No!
Additional life support has arrived. Commencing Kuva harvest.
Okay, broke open. Nice.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Well, I broke open. Just do any endless steel path mission and you will get a bunch. Odin is a small map, so it's easy. it was handy to collect them. What he said.
Get ready for a capsule. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuba.
Drop some Eximus units. Will a drop chance help with that?
I've delivered another life support capsule. This capsule will now harvest Kuba.
Yes, drop transmitter helps, I believe. Now my other question is how much did you farm there?
Prepare for life support. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Okay, going for ribbon sliver. $50 and 30 minutes? Well, with the booster, which I don't have. I don't have the platinum for to get the booster right now. I mean, I could probably sell a few things, but...
Grab the Kuba from that capsule.
There we go.
Capsule is now available. Modification successful. Collecting Kuba.
I love being invisible for this, I'm just saying. And I like the music. Broke open, baby.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Life support on the way. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuba.
Yeah, no, we get a booster. We're gonna have to try that.
Another life support capsule is now available. Commencing Kuba harvest. is ready to be collected. Delivered another life support capsule. This capsule will now harvest Kuva.
We got a ancient spectre blueprint out of that deal. I don't know if you did or not.
For a capsule. Grab the Kuva from that capsule.
No.
Additional life support has arrived.
Stabilizer, weapon recoil rifle. It says new. Could be, could not be. I'm going river stepping.
Modification successful. Collecting Kuva.
Oh, yeah. I am now broke
That's
open.
it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Tenno, prepare for life support. The harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. Another life support capsule is now available. Commencing Kuva harvest. support incoming. Kuba is ready to be collected. Additional life support has arrived. This capsule will now harvest Kuba.
Oh, that's somebody's weapon.
Life support on the way. Grab the Kuba from that capsule.
Come on. Start.
I've
There we go.
delivered another life support capsule. Commencing Kuba harvest. We will all share in this
I'm
bounty.
full.
Hold out as long as you can.
You want to try that, Obi?
Can.
I don't have a drop chance, though. Hey, Redneck, will that help if Obi has a drop chance, but I don't? We'll pull out, Obi. Wow, I didn't get lost. Holy crap.
Life support incoming. Kuba is ready to be collected.
Okay, resource drop chance booster just needs to be on one member in the group.
Actually, I need to head out now.
Oh, do you?
Additional life support has arrived.
Yeah, I got the Ancient Healer Spectre. 1 Oberon, 5 Haro chassis, an Oberon chassis, Oberon Neuroptics. 3,000 Kuba. A bone, 30,000 credits. I mean, overall, 3 ribbon slivers. I mean, that's not a bad haul.
Yep. You have a good night, Barney.
All
I'll
right.
let you tomorrow.
All right, you too. I'm going to start this Hugh Spectre here. I build them all. Now, did you redneck to set up in one spot and then have everybody come to you? Odin is on the same map as Hydron? Okay. Yeah,
Do you remember the old war, Operator?
we've done the Steel Path survivals and pretty easy with my Octavia. But you don't get the loot chance booster though. I mean the built-in loot thing. Because I do have a Cora loot build. Oh, wait a minute here. Ooh, Cora Index. You know, I should probably make... my regular chroma there. I should probably make a Cora loot. Upgrade. Cora loot. With the pilfering Stringle Dome. There, Cora loot. And I don't want the Bat Killer, I'll do the Cedo, because the Cedo will automatically hit people. Not doing Axolotl Prime either. MDK. For murder, death, kill. Yeah, this is my catch. Oh, woo. Hey, I don't have that in there.
Covered in blood.
That's my catch moon right there. 16-7 before critting on every shot. Gotta be close. But it's unlimited ammo with the PAX charge. So, yeah, the Ropalist or whatever on Jupiter, this catch moon can 2 or 3 shot the Ropalist. Oh, yeah, my Cora skin. Yeah, I do kind of like that. That's one of the plat skins. I did not like the whole, I don't know, that Hawaiian one. Which one is it? That skin, horrible to me. I can't stand it. That one's not too bad. But that's the Miyabi one that I got. That is a Tenogen, so that ran me $6.99 plus tax. I think it was worth it though. Like I said, this one, no, I just, to me it's just horrible. I mean, that's the normal, but I mean, that's with the Miyabi, yeah, I've got the Miami helmet, because I heard it's our normal one. This is the Delphi Miyobi, I like that one. Yeah, it does. It really does. I don't think you've actually seen, you haven't seen my Ash, though, have you? I really like the Ash Prime one, though. Gotta change the, yeah. That looks a little bit better. I believe so. The Koga, yeah, that's a platinum one. That just looks so cool. Although I don't really use Ash, but you know, but that's just like my Haro. I don't really use Haro. I need to copy Obi's because Obi uses Haro. But God bless, man, I love the look of that. That is so cool. Then I do have the plat one, the deluxe one for Hildron. I do like my Limbo Prime. How many people like Limbo? I like him. Love my Mesa Prime. The whole blue and gold and the hat. Yeah. My Nyx has a lot going on. My Nyx Prime. Lots of gold on her. Now, yeah, it gives you the, oh yeah, Prime Access gives you the frame. If you do the total package, it gives you the frame. Well, here, I'll show you. Hold on. Because you can sit there, they still have the other Prime Access available. I mean, I already own it, but that's Prime Access because I did buy it. Okay, so the first one gives you the weapons, okay, the two weapons. You get the second part, you get the frame, and you get the two weapons, you get two glyphs, oh boy, and plat, of course. The third one is where you get the total of $39.90 plat, you get the frame, you get the two weapons, you get the two glyphs, and you get the Prime accessories. Prime accessories were the Rashada Prime armor, the Barada Prime Ephemera, which I really wanted, which you can buy the Prime accessories separate. It also comes with a 90-day affinity booster and 90-day resource booster. So what I usually do is get this one, gives you the frame and the two weapons and that, and then if I have, it's like $50 to get the Prime accessories, which if you figure out how much 90 days of affinity and resource cost, that's still a bargain, plus you get the other stuff with it. And then, of course, as you get like login rewards and boosters and stuff like that, like, okay, I've not bought any affinity boosters, but look, I still have 41 days of affinity left. Because I just kept getting like 7 weeks, 7 days, 3 days, 3 days, 7 days, 3 days on boosters for affinity. It's weird like that, I guess. But yeah, so the first thing gives you the weapons. Now, the other thing too, keep in mind, Redneck, the weapons, you get weapons, weapons and frame come with slots for the weapons in the frame. The weapons already come with catalysts already installed. The frame comes with the slot and the reactor already installed. So, I mean, that's saving 32 plat for slots, and then 60 plat for the reactors and catalysts if you don't already have them, of course, which you can do through Nightwave. So yeah, and then at the end of the year, for every access thing that you buy, you get the Noggle for said frame at the end of the year. So if you do all 4 packages in a year, then you get those Noggles at the end of the year. They mail them to you, and it's one of those bobblehead Noggles that you can put up in your ship. It's my little way of, help supporting the game. I mean, it is free to play, but you can see my little Noggle collection. I don't even have all my Noggles out, but I've got a whole bunch of Noggles there. Got more Noggles over there. Oh yeah, more Noggles there. I don't even have all my Noggles out. It comes with her signature weapons. Give me 1 second, and I hit the wrong button. No, I did it. Okay. Warframe. Octavia Weapons. Boom, Octavia collection. We'll do this. I'll move this over so you can see it. The Tenora and the Pandero. So you'll get the prime versions of both of those. Now the frame is worth 4 or 6. I think 4 or 6,000 MRXP. The weapons are worth 3,000 XP MRXP each. So it's like 10,000 MRXP to get to you towards your next MR. But like earlier, I don't know if you saw though, when I did 6 Forma in 7 waves of ESO on a weapon. And that's because I had the Affinity Blessing, the Affinity Booster, and then of course the Affinity Blessing. But still, yeah, it's. But that was also because of Obi's way overpowered Mirage Prime and my Volt Prime, and shooting stuff with it. But it's really important, and I don't know if you know this or not, Redneck. When if you have one weapon to level, and it's, say a secondary, take your primary and your melee off. Okay. When you level. No. You can do companion. Companion has its own pool school. Frame has one pool, weapons have another, and then your companion has another. So if all you have is one weapon to level, then take the other 2 weapons off, and then all the affinity, all that XP goes straight to the weapon you're leveling. Yeah, companion has its own, and the companion does so little anyways, but why did, oh my God, are you serious? Why does I have this set for Carrier Prime? Oh wow, I need to put that back to Helios Prime. Change this back to Deconstructor. Oh man. A Deconstructor Prime is what makes my melee, when it gets to about 10x, red crit almost every single hit. Once it gets to 12x, it is red critting on every hit. That's why I can get my Pangolin Prime to do 250,000 damage in one hit. Oh yeah. Here, let me show you. Where's that? Carrier Prime. Well, so you go to Appearance. I've got mine to make it look like a parrot. You can do the different skins. Like I can also do Lloyd. Hey, how you doing? Got the Lloyd skin, Lloyd Sentinel skin. But I think there's a bug with the Lloyd Sentinel skin. So Oh, there we go. That's the face mask thing for it. But I don't know. Do I have the wings? I don't know if I have the wings for Lloyd. Yeah, I don't have the wings for it yet. But there we go. Let's go back to my. No. That wings. Okay. That's the regular carrier, but then I chose the paracarrier. That's Platt. Yeah, but you know what I noticed? It's cool that you can do that, but let me here. Where's my? I do that on. Okay, on the Helios. When I changed it over to Lloyd Sentinel, all of a sudden the mods for the Deconstructor Prime wasn't working. I wasn't red critting on my melee anymore. I don't know if that's a bug. Yeah, that's a yikes. Especially if you're doing Steel Path. So for now, I'm going to hold off on doing that. I really wish it would talk to you, but it doesn't. Because I think Lloyd, he's hilarious, but he doesn't talk to you, so. I do like my Atlas Prime, although, yeah, the head disappears sometimes. There we go. I personally love that skin. That's a Platt skin. Love it. Some people don't. Of course, I do like my Chroma Prime. I think I went a little bit too far on my regular Chroma. He's... yeah. Lots of wings going on there, like my son said. Absolutely love my Equinox Prime. I just think that that's just sweet looking myself. Really like my Excalibur Prime. I'm sorry, Excalibur Umbra. Haven't been playing that long. That's a Platt skin. Love it. I mean, especially when you compare it to regular Excalibur. I mean, the guitar thing? What do you mean? Love my Gara. It might have been. I've got a couple of guitars. I got a couple Shawzens. So, in fact, we just got a Shawzen Thursday night watching the stream on Twitch. Yeah, I've got. Let me see here. Really? How do you spell Shawzen? Is it SHA? Or am I misspelling it here? Because it's not showing up. I got a couple of them. Well, yeah, no, I know, but when you have several, they're in your inventory. Looks like I have one here, ship decoration, right there. I guess I could do it this way. Equipment, orbiter, decorate. One. see here, because I got a lot of stuff. Look at all these noggles and stuff. I've got the Malumbo Shawzin. I think that's what we just got. I have the Mimica Shawzin, which the colors mimic the colors of your frame. So the Shawzin will actually change colors. Yes, I've got those two Shawzin. And I might have another in my, or in this room here. Do I have one in here? No. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Don't put down too many of those statues from the Hunting Eidolons. I put down all of them that I had, and it said I had no more room left for decorations on my ship. And I didn't have any of my flutes here down, and I had already picked up all these statues that I've got. And these are all fully gemmed statues in here, every single one of them. It's my Endo savings account. It's worth about 500,000 plus Endo. Well, yeah, and then I got all those free posters, and then so I did all my MRXP plaques. Not all of them would fit, so then I've got a few more, my last ones right there up top. I got to redo that poster, though. I mean, it looks cool, but when you get close, you can see the lines. There's a streamer, a friend of mine, that he actually made a YouTube video on how to make that on YouTube and make it without the lines showing. So I really need to do that. Have you already gone to Fortuna and get your Snipetron? I forgot to ask you that. Yeah, I didn't realize I'm MR30 and I didn't have the Snipetron. I had the Snipetron Vandal that you get from the alerts or whatever. Not alerts, but invasions. Oh, I like my Frost Prime too. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, wait a minute. This is my arbitration. Oberon Prime arbitration build right here. As long as everybody stays within my healing radius, this will keep them alive. And that gets you around the rules of arbitration death right there. When you come once every 90 seconds, each person has their own 90-second counter. I've actually had that to where there were 3 people that had quote-unquote died, but they didn't die. They came back. They were bumped from 0 back up to 50% health. And yeah, that's my arbitration right there. What is this one? Arcane Pulse. What is that? Oh yeah, on health pickup, 60% chance to restore 500 health to allies within 25 meters. So yeah, what's broken? The Phoenix Renewal? It works. There's only a couple things in arbitration that can cheat death. The 3 lives that Wukong has, and Phoenix Renewal. Why all of a sudden am I getting a whole bunch of lagged frames? That's just weird. But I was looking it up for arbitration. I'd never even heard of Phoenix Renewal. So then I went out and bought this for like 15 plat off of a guy, and oh yeah, it's extremely rare when I'm in arbitration for people to die, as long as they stay close to me, where they're within range of my renewal heal, which I keep active at all time. Look at that drain per second. It's only 0.5 energy per second. I mean, it only heals like 52 health per second, but it's enough to, help get you back up. Oh, and because of my build, you don't come back at 50%. Did you see that down here at the bottom? Health, you come back at 65% health on this particular build. I wanted to try to make it cheap. That's why my efficiency is so high. I could possibly go a farther range, but then I'd end up giving up like efficiency and or duration good tanks. So, but yeah, that actually really does work. It's extremely rare for somebody to die when I'm in there, unless they're off all by themselves and taking on too many people. But I love the look of that Oberon, though. Now that is I love that Syandana. That is the Pyra Prime Syandana. This is the standard Prya. And then that's the Prime version, which I think is kind of cool. You can only get that. That was like one of the either Frost or Ember accessories package for $20 with a couple of other things, and of course, plat and all that stuff. But that's the only way to get that particular Syandana. I try to get as many as I can because I love having all these different options for all my different Syandanas. Don't have them all, but I'm getting there. Still a bunch I don't have. But yeah, I am starting to like Zaku more. Ooh, Zaku, right here. Like Zaku, it's a broken frame. Well, actually, I had all frames until helmets came out, and then I sacrificed like 7 of my regular frames. I built a whole bunch. Me and Obi farmed up a whole bunch of regular frames. When we found out helmets was coming, we farmed up 20 or 21 regular frames, but then I ended up giving up like 7 to helmet, and I've slowly been getting those back. The only 2 I have left are Titania and Elvira, and Titania, I've got half of her. Well, sure, why not? I've got somewhere between 400 and 600 weapons. If you look at all, these are all my primaries that I have. Then you go to my secondaries. I've got even more secondaries. I've leveled them all. Leveled every weapon. These are all my melees. I even built Broken War. I got that as a drop. And even built that just so I've got Broken War and War. I do have all the companions that you can get in the game and different variations. And of course, I've got all the Archwing. I've got all the Archwing guns, all the Archwing melee, got all 4 of the different kind of K drives you need for MRXP. I still need to finish leveling my Bone Widow to 40. When I do, to get that to 40, then that will be complete. Oh, K drives are so easy to level, man. So easy. You got an affinity booster, go out to Fortuna and do the K drive races with an affinity booster. You get like 6,000 XP just for one race, between 3,500 and 6,000 XP for one race, and you can repeat said race over and over. Get one that you like and just keep doing it over and over and over. Yeah, you can level a K drive really fast. And if it's during a double affinity, where they give you that affinity bonus and then you've already got an affinity booster, you're getting double affinity, even more. Kind of like what you were doing with the Railjacks. Same thing. I took an hour and a half, and in an hour and a half, I leveled all 4 of these. Got tons of mats. In fact, there was one race, I was number 1 in the world on speed on that particular race. I'm sure I'm not now. But they list, when you go to each one, there's a list of like top 10 or something like that. And I was, CM Barney Jack was number 1 on that particular race in Fortuna. I don't even know they track that kind of stuff, but they do. Yeah, and I've got, do I have that? Yeah, okay, I do have that one. Okay. There was something else I was just thinking of. You know, there's one of these relays, and I can't think of where it is. Or is it Earth? I wonder if that's it. There's something that's really pretty cool. Sometimes I wonder if the people are like, you know, who's still playing the game. Of course, you can't use abilities here, but is that it up there? No, it's not. Dang it. Wrong relay. Or is it the wrong relay? Yeah, it's not here. Dang it. What is the relay? There's a relay where there's a higher up part that you can jump up and get to, and they've got a scrolling list.
Hunter,
look,
you exceed expectations.
41-hour affinity booster. Boom. That just added even more time to the existing affinity booster. Boom. Now I'm right back up to 43 days. That happens a lot. But there's a scrolling list of all of the founders of Warframe. So everybody that's on that list had Excalibur Prime. Oh, yeah. Now, what's really cool is once you get to like the 900, every 50, they give you like epic rewards. Like, oh God, what was that? One time I got like 10 Forma. This last one, I got a 7-day affinity booster, 7-day resource booster, 7-day drop chance booster, and there was another. So I got 4 7-day boosters as my login reward. My 50 every 50 days. So when I hit 1,300, that'll be a big one. Another time they gave me 3 or 4 ribbon mods.
Do
I
you
had to break
remember
crack.
the old war, operator? Or
Yeah,
just
once
seems
you
to
get
have
past
misplaced those
900,
memories?
every 50 days, they give you some pretty decent rewards. But I can't think of the relay that you have to go to get. Oh yeah, I like that. Now when you get to MR30, you know, you get like 30 ribbon mod slots. You get a whole bunch of crap, dude. Literally, if you count everything that they give you, it's worth like, what was it, like 1,200 plat, 1,600 plat worth of stuff. Just the ribbon mod slots alone is 30 slots. It's like 150 plat for 3. Whoops. You didn't see that. Wonder if it's up there. It's not up there. I wonder. I saw somebody on another stream do it. Get up to the ring. Get up to the ring. Now, I'm on. So I'm going to give myself a headache just trying to get on the ring that I was just on. Okay. I don't think that's it. No, it's not. It'll drive me nuts trying to figure out which one it is. Ooh, maybe that's Googleable. Warframe, Founders, Relay, Location. Relay with Tenno's names. Okay.
On top, directly above where Darvo spawns in, is this scrolling thing of Tenno names. Tenno being players in the game. This, I've had way too many questions as to what this is, and all I wanted to do was jump over here, and I jumped straight over it. It's that terminal. I was looking to the right.
Oh.
And all I wanted to do is I was looking to the right. Actually, if I go over here, let's go back to the normal camera. I wish there's the rhino statue on the top of the relay to just...
Oh, wait a minute. That's the statue. That's that one that I think I was telling you where...
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
The relay where Reb... Cronia. Yep. Well, crap. Not what I had planned to do there. Boom. Somebody named Overwatch is an honored Grandmaster. This is a special thing. Anybody who was a backer of Warframe in the beginning, so they earned Excalibur Prime, their names are etched permanently in the game as a way of saying thank you. Now this is also, let's see if it changes. Jacob, you ready? Jacob, watch this. I'm going to do a credit blessing. Boom, look. That's so awesome. The statue actually changes to my frame. Isn't that cool? It's the only relay in the game that does that. You give a blessing. That is so cool. Yeah, 'cause this is where borrow normally appears, right here. Something's going on with that front flap, though. There, jeez. That's cool. The other thing too, Redneck, just to let you know that the blessings stack. So if you're there and people just start handing out blessings, each one will stack on top of each other. That is so cool. My Rhino Prime's halfway decent. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch. I thought it was funny one was named Overwatch. I just think it's kind of cool because there's not many games that do stuff like that, you know? Like, I'm a backer of Star Citizen. I don't see Star Citizen do it because we got over 3 million backers right now. A lot of backers. I got like 3 or 4 ship.
What are you thinking about?
In Star Citizen. I'm looking forward to that if I don't suck at the game, but thinking about taking my Volt back to maroon. I used to have a maroon color so that he looked just like the Flash. And he does look really cool when you switch up the ephemera. To that. But it's really, really bright. That's why I switched it. I don't think I would want him with wings. It just doesn't look right. But that ephemera right there, you can only get with buying the $50 accessories for Nezha right now. Yeah, I've got most of them. There's still a couple more I need. I think there's one more Vengeful. I don't have Vengeful Frost. But when I get some plat, I'm going to be buying I've got Frost Fall. But I don't have Vengeful Frost. I'm going to be buying a Lich that's got Vengeful Frost on it. That's how I got my charge. That's how I got my toxin. But what I do, though, Redneck, is, and I generally try to spend 150 to 200 plat buying the Lich. Get it for a weapon that, well, like a high percent, like 53% electricity or something like that, and then you combine that with one that you've already got. Like I did that with my Kuba Ayanga. Boom, 59.7, right over here. 59.7 toxin on my Kuba Ayanga. And yeah, it upped the damage. Yeah, 60 is max. But it upped my damage to 3,900. I used to be at like 2,400. or something like that. But you can see that corrosive number. It just took it up, dude. And I bought that for like 150, 175 plat with the toxin on it, and then I merged them together. Because you can sit there and merge the right here. So I do it with one that I've got because it's really hard to, when you're doing it randomly, getting liches. I don't want to do that. I really don't. You only got a 25% chance of getting an ephemera with the lich. Then what kind of stats are you going to get on the weapon? You know what I mean? But if I can buy it, like, okay, I go to Warframe here, market, boom, go to liches, Kuba lich, I hit yes. What kind of ephemera do I want? I want the Vengeful Frost? What? Oh, Vengeful Chill ephemera. Let's say I want Brahma. I don't know. Might not have any. Nope. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just leave that empty and Vengeful Chill ephemera, Kuba Nukor. It's only 35. Darn it. There was one the other day that was at 58% cold. But when you merge it with something that you've already got, it keeps the original, if I believe right. Because my Kuba new core, I did merge. Yeah, 53.3% electricity. And the reason why I did that is because the new core's already got radiation built into it.
Now get out there
So,
and
yeah.
Cut down the...
And make
It's
the
only a
noise fun.
22.3% crit chance, but it's a 10.5x multiplier. And every time the new core branches off to somebody else, it's a completely separate chance to crit. And yes, I know I could finish that off, but that is really expensive to finish off. 1.7 million credits and 35,000 endo, which I've got the endo. I've got like 208, but oh yeah. Do I? The new core? Yes. Yeah, let's take a look. I'll pull this back up here. We'll both look together here on stream, and we'll go to Warframe because I have a spot. I've got it right here. Boom. Let's go full screen. What kind of ephemera are you looking for? And you want a Kuba Ayanga. Is there any specific ephemera you're looking for, or does it not matter? Because these are the ephemeras here that are listed that you could possibly get something. We could leave that blank. Find auctions. Well, right now somebody's got 41% magnetic, no ephemera, 60 plat. There's a 32% electricity. Not worth doing. That's for the Ayanga. I got really lucky on my Ayanga, so But let's leave that blank, and yeah. Yeah, just a new core. Let's go just Ayanga. Well, yeah, I did all that already, but no, yeah. Yeah, 41% is the best that's out there right now. Well, there's a math thing to it or whatever. You know, when I did my Ayanga, it said I was going to be at 60%, and then it came back at that slightly under. So, I mean, I wasn't going to complain too much, you know. But by doing that, I mean, it did increase my damage by 800 damage per shot. It also then increased my radial damage even more than that, not counting my crit chance on the Ayanga. If you look, I've got a 105.7% chance of critting at 3.6 multiplier, so that takes that to like 10k, and then that takes that to like 25k per shot. I mean, and because of how fast my Ayanga shoots, when we're doing Profit Taker, everybody wants to do that one like sniper archwing weapon that you charge up and shoot, but I can destroy a leg faster with my Ayanga because it shoots a lot really fast compared to that, and I can take a leg out even faster. This right here, I was given this. Took me 26 rerolls, 94.7% damage increase, and 102.1% crit chance increase. Which I really wanted that crit chance because that popped me over 105. With mods, of course. Even better would be damage, critical chance, critical damage, but 26 rerolls was enough for me. That was expensive. But yeah, no, I really, really like the my Kubayanga. In fact, the last one where we did the Formian thing in space, me and Obi, I was on my Kubayanga, and I think he was on his Ayanga. We did the best ever at 7.7 million damage against the Formian Disruptor, that thing in space. That's the best I've ever done. But yeah, that is just so weird. At times, like 33 minutes ago, I had 2 minutes where I had 25% lagged frames. 2 minutes later, same thing. 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 And then 25 minutes later, boom, it just happened again. I don't know what's going on with my internet. But yeah, I was given that Ianga ribbon. And then I just had to re-roll the ever-living crap out of it. Because I do have quite a few ribbons here. I'm up to 73 ribbons that I'd have even more, but when you do the stage 3 Eidolon, you get 2 P things that'll let you merge together and 4 ribbons that you say you don't want to use. It'll merge them together and give you a new ribbon of any type, so, or of that type. But some of these, as you can tell, I put a lot of credits and endo in some of these. This was like the 3rd ribbon I ever bought right here for the Soma, back when the Soma was meta. No idea why I did this with the Supra. I really don't. The Tomb Fingers, yeah. I don't have one for my Paracesis. Pretty sure I don't, no. Got my Craig Krapath one. Bought that and re-rolled it. I got this, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess now I need the wolf sledge. Thank goodness it was still during the event. I paid like 50 plat and bought everything for the wolf to build it. This is kind of nice. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at that damage on the seer. That's like an insane ribbon. Yeah, I know, right? Of course, you got the ammo maximum reduction, which kind of bites, but see, isn't the seer, yeah. On this ribbon, 268.7% damage on a Kuba seer. Yeah. $8,000 damage. Radio attack does 4, 9 bullets, 56% crit chance, 4.x multiplier. Yeah, even with the ribbon disposition of 3, yeah. The one weapon that I don't really like, and I was really disappointed with on Kuba, the comb, man. Kuba comb. Ribbon disposition of 2. I've got 2. I used to have 3. Excuse me. Kuba comb ribbons. That's ribbon disposition of 2. Damage is 1401. The high status, though. Look at that status. Status shotgun. I mean, no, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. You start shooting a bunch of people with this thing, and you impact, puncture, slash, toxin, radiation. It's almost like the Cedo, and it applies a status on everything, and you go through with your melee and just shred them. The reason why I say that is because I've got a regular comb, which used to be my main, by the way. You couldn't tell by 8 or ma. Same ribbon mod, 230% damage. Boom, 1884. 120. You lose some status chance, but this does more damage than a Kuba comb. That's a fully automatic shotgun, man. You go through the ammo, let me tell you. You need to have the ammo mutation on your carrier if you're running with any kind of comb. You go through so much ammo. Or run Portilla. But, yeah, this is this disposition of 4. So that gets it close to max damage. This one is a slightly less damage, but gives you more ammo maximum, but takes away your maximum magazine capacity. But yeah, this was my first. Yeah, I took that so many places, man. Yeah. Once that thing spools up. Oh, and by the way, in case you didn't know this, that's per pellet. And when it spools up after a couple seconds of firing to fully automatic, that's 1884 damage per pellet, and it's shooting 6 pellets at once at the targets with 120% status chance. I mean, you will see bodies just flying everywhere because it's got impact, puncture, slash, blast, and corrosive. But yeah, that will go through a lot. It shreds. I'm just disappointed that the Kuba one wasn't better. But it was MRXP. It's a lot of Forma. Now, Redneck, you probably already know this, but the Kuba Brahma, you know that when you run Wukong and you have your Brahma equipped and then you switch over to melee, your twin takes the Brahma and the Brahma has unlimited ammo in the hands of your twin. Any weapon that the twin holds has unlimited ammo. It never has to reload. I put the Kuba, my Fulman on it. Oh yeah, that's why you see me run Wukong with the Brahma along with my Pangolin Prime, because then my twin has the Brahma, but it still has my Brahma with my mods. Oh my gosh, you don't use, oh my gosh. Wukong is my go-to. After the rework, oh yeah, Wukong is my go-to. There are times my twin has more kills than me. No kidding.
The
I'll show you
multitude of
real quick.
creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks if they...
You have the Fulman, don't you? Oh my, what? Yeah. Okay, dude. Now, I'm going to show you something here. You can buy this blueprint right now in the market, the store, you know, the ship market, for 50,000 credits. And you can build this. Now, yes, it takes, wait, what am I missing? What happened? Why do I have a mod missing? Okay, that was the mod. Okay. I don't know why that was out of there. Anyways, 75% crit chance, 4.x multiplier, 15,000 damage. Okay, it takes 5 or 6 forma. It does. Completely worth it. Now, let me show you why. I don't even have to spawn anybody. Okay, now, standard fire is a close range shotgun. It shoots 10 pellets at once. That shot, when you hit somebody on this build, 50,000 plus, 50k damage. Okay? Right there, 50k. Now, hit your middle mouse button, fully automatic. Now, look at my ammo in the bottom right hand corner. You guessed it, unlimited ammo. Reloads like an arch gun. Shotgun mode, it uses 10 at a time. Stop firing, boom. Unlimited ammo, dude. And the Fulman counts as a rifle. It's a rifle. So you go into sortie, it's a rifle. I believe it counts as an assault rifle. But check this out. When you're in fully automatic shot as machine gun, 993 damage, 70% crit chance, 5.3x multiplier. Fully automatic. And you could buy this blueprint for like 50,000 credits, and it's just insane. It does take 5 or 6 forma. You can ask Obi. This is his go-to weapon right here. Now, when you use it with Wukong, Wukong will only ever use the shotgun because the twin won't know to change it over to rifle. Okay, so that's why I don't run this with. Here, let me switch this over. I'm going to change these enemy AI. We'll change these to, well, we'll say level 60s, okay? Pause AI. Oh, did I select anybody? Yeah, okay, I did. Yeah. There we go, okay. Look at that, dude. Just went through and did 2 of them at once. Let's see if I can. Oh, just did 2 more at once. Almost did 3 at once. That's just the shotgun. You're crafting it now? Yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and do those again, but this time I'm going to switch this over. Look at this. Back of the head, you don't get headshots. Of course, now if I activate my twin, the twin's got my penguin. Look at that. He's just going to tear up. He's got my penguin. Look at this, dude. That's my twin with my penguin prime. I mean, look at that. That's why I run Wukong, dude. Well, that and, you know, being able to fly anywhere you want to. Well, see, that's the beauty. Okay? Now watch. There's my twin. Stop walking around me. I'm going to hit fire. Boom. Okay, he's got the penguin. I take my melee, hit the melee button. He's got my weapon. Now, I switch over to this. I'm going to switch over to my secondary. Okay? Now I take melee. He's got my secondary weapon. See it? I just switch back over to Fallman. Boom, he's got it. He takes what, if you've got your primary, he's got your melee. If you've got your melee, he's got whatever you had in your hand, whether it be melee or secondary. Now, here's the other thing, Redneck, and this is a beautiful thing, okay? If you see, on mine, not very much. Not very much. If you see a sortie that says, like, say, bow only, or no, melee only, I put my Brahma on, okay? Now, I'm going to have my melee, okay? The Wukong's going to have my freaking Brahma in a melee-only sortie. Kid you not. Now, here's the other thing. If you want you to have the melee and your twin to have your melee, take your primary and secondary off, and he will melee everything right along with you. And the twin, by the way, the twin, it doesn't show it there. He does like double the damage and a 2.3x multiplier. So my twin has around 2,100 health. I'm not kidding you.
What?
Here's my build for my Wukong speed. 1 forma, dude. That's it.
In blood. Safe
Now that's with prime mods. If you don't have those, that's fine. I do have my third ability Defy switched out with Warcry from Helmet. Because if you look, speed increase 34.5% on my melee. Makes me melee even faster. And then because I've got the Eternal War mod on right here from Valkyr, for every kill I get 5.2 seconds added on to the duration of 39 seconds, which the maximum is 77 seconds. So, it just, yeah, you get a 34.5% speed increase on top of all your regular melee mods. That's why I call it the speed build. You can't change your Cloudwalker. You can't really change how long that duration is. It's like 5 seconds. Mine's 5.2 seconds. But when you go into cloud form, if you look at the bottom of that, health per meter, for every meter traveled, you heal at 1.1%, as well as you heal your twin at 1.1%. So if you're getting low on health, boom, you pop your second ability, Cloudwalker. You can fly around in a circle. It doesn't matter. boom, you instantly heal yourself. And then what you do is if there's a group of bad guys, okay, like a group of bad guys, you're in cloud
I've
form,
been thinking,
aim right
Operator.
at the middle of them,
I thought you'd want
hit
to
your
know.
melee button, you slam, your twin has the Brahma, he instantly hits right where you're slamming at, and the entire group blows up. Dead. Not kidding. It's freaking awesome. And even if they don't blow up, he's actually been around for like 2 years with this rework, and they haven't done anything. In fact, later this year, he's going to be, what do you call that? Taken out. Well, he'll be vaulted this year. That's one reason why I have 2 full sets, because he's going to be vaulted when they come out with Nidus Prime or Nidus Umbral or whatever it is. I believe that is when they're taking Wukong Prime and vaulting him. And if you can get your hands on an Arcane Fury, rank 5, check this out. 60% chance on critical hit for 180% melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds. And because I've got my Penguin Prime set up for crit, I've got my Helios Prime, the Deconstructor, set up for helping my weapon get crit. Yeah, 180% melee damage. That's one reason why you can see me fly through everything, and I'm just obliterating everything on Wukong. Arcane Energize to give me the energy, and Arcane Fury to give me the 180% weapon damage. It should be Nidus Umbral, because Nidus Prime would go against the lore of the game. It should be. I mean, we'll see. But I've got a speed Wukong build. I've got my Syndicate build with Loot Detector and Thieves Wit. That's how you can find those things for Syndicates, those little statues to get you more rep. I have my Steel Path. This right here, I come in at 100% adaptation, 90% damage reduction. I've got my regular, this is all normal because I want that Defy to give me the armor bonus. Because if you got a bunch of people shooting you and you hit Defy, you can take that up to giving you a 1,500 additional armor on top of 275. And then I've got my Speed Hack. And what that is I've replaced my third ability with the Helmet ability per specificity, which if you notice, gives you 100% hack. You can't really read it. I'm sorry, the screen, my window. For 17.5 energy, I get 100% hack chance for hacking anything. Okay. That's why I've got 4 different builds on Wukong. But love doing the flying as the ghost, especially like in Jupiter. You got those long things you can just fly right across, and people can pick up Wukong Prime as an MR5. His twin is the best spectral in the absolute game. He will actively go out, and when he shoots the Brahma, he goes shoot, 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 and you just see explosions going everywhere. Because he doesn't have an ammo restriction. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I've just got one Forma. I don't know which one that is, because he already comes with 3 marks already on it. And if you don't have the Prime mods, obviously you can substitute those for regular mods. I went for the max duration. Efficiency to be decent. Range, yeah. Strength, I don't really need a whole lot of strength, because the twin's already using my weapon with my mods, so that Brahma's doing 30k. So I don't really need to have a whole lot of strength. And to be honest with you, when you're going through hallways and everything else, he is faster with his Cloud Walker than Gauze, anybody. because you can fly in the air and go up and over, and Gauze can't do that, Bolt can't do that. Now, open area, yeah. Gauze is faster, Bolt's faster. I mean, let's get real, you know? But when you're going through hallways and everything else, oh yeah, yeah. That's why I use him so much. And that Fallman, it just blows my mind that you can pick that up for 50,000 credits. And if you've been to Jupiter on a few missions, you'll have just about everything you need to build it. Look at this, Jacob. Boom, boom, boom. Every 2 minutes. Well, till here, then boom, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I swear. Yeah, no, he's worth it. And I tell people that if they don't have Wukong Prime, okay, well, till you get them, you know, it's only one forma. I do recommend the steel charge for the 60% melee damage, obviously. But, oh yeah. Now, if you're in game, you want me to link this to you, or? And if you don't have the Valkyr into your helmet or whatever, you do something else with the Eternal War. Plus, look at it this way: you get another 3,000 MRXP from that Fallman that you didn't even know about. And then I will also link you the Fallman, because with it having unlimited ammo, dude, it's... You don't necessarily have to have the terminal velocity in there. I just threw it in there because I already had it unlocked. Because I didn't want to have to do a 7th forma just for that. There's really not a whole lot that really, you don't need vigilante supplies because you don't need the ammo pickup. It's got unlimited ammo. Now, when they come out with Wisp Prime, Obi's really looking forward to Wisp Prime, which I believe is later this year or beginning of next year. The Fallman is the main weapon for Wisp. So they'll be coming out with a Fallman Prime when they come out with Wisp Prime. And it's just beautiful, man. I mean, look at that damage. 15K. And then times 4.8. Yeah. Now that's close up. Keep that in mind, okay? That's the close up damage. But if you've got a far away target, yeah, hit your middle mouse button, and now you've got an assault rifle that has major range to it. That's the thing. It doesn't have a Riven disposition. I don't believe they have a Riven for it. Let me double check.
Dude, why you...
Okay, disposition is 1. It doesn't say it, but the Fallman disposition is 1. And if you use the disposition on, I'm sorry, if you use it while on Wisp, it switches between shotgun and automatic much faster when on Wisp, according to Wiki. And it has built-in electricity, so that shotgun, the regular form, it fires a silent electricity pulses at close range, 10 rounds per shot, akin to the arc plasmor, but via alternate fire, it can be converted into an automatic weapon that shoots a rapid stream of lightning at a distance. So, yeah, it's got built-in electricity into it. Oh, 25,000 credits. Sorry. And according to the Warframe wiki, the change from shotgun to um, automatic rifle is 0.5 seconds when it's on Wisp. Half a second. It is considered to be an assault rifle only. Therefore, if it says shotgun only for a sortie, you cannot use it. But the Fulman is considered to be an assault rifle. But they said Hunter Munitions is an absolutely great one because of the high crit chance and critical multiplier. But and it is pretty cool when you switch. I guess I didn't really show that to you. But when you switch, that's shotgun mode because it's silent. It's a silencer. When you go to automatic mode, the hands take the silencer off, and one of the hands will hold the silencer. This one, I believe, while this one shoots. So you'll hold it underneath the silencer, and then boom, you've got the automatic rifle. That's pretty cool. There are ribbons for it, but the ribbon disposition of one, I really don't know if it's worth it. Then, like I was saying, when you're on Wukong, you want Helios or Helios Prime. You want your Deconstructor or Deconstructor Prime. And you're going to want Gladiator Vice, Gladiator Rush, and Gladiator Might. Now, you don't have to have these other mods in here. I put them in just to complete the build for Forma. But you want at least those three. You put that on, and whatever melee you got, it's going to... Oh, I really like the Penguin Prime. It's an MR14 weapon. But it's both a crit and status, which makes it fantastic for condition overload, blood rush, and weeping wounds.
These your work pants?
Yeah, they're new pair. Yeah.
Should we have dinner soon?
Yeah, you want to go look at the box, see what temperature says, turn the oven on? And you don't have to have this, like I got a Pangolin ribbon. Pangolin Prime only takes 2 Forma, just 2. And you will see red crits at 12x. Now I see red crits a little bit sooner just because of the melee damage. But this one is melee damage, cold, and attack speed. On top of me having Berserker, on top of me having the Warcry. But yeah, if you don't have a Pangolin one, I think I spent like 150 plat on this, and then I re-rolled it 5 times and got that. Really cool part, if you don't have Pangolin Prime, it can be picked up for between 30 and 40 plat for the entire set for Pangolin Prime. But I like it because it's got a high crit, high status, and it's a ribbon disposition of 3. So, and I think you will really, really like the that Ballman. It's just insane. I had different mods on it, but then people were telling me, okay, no, you need to do this. Because I wasn't thinking synergy. I was just thinking, oh, put Stormbringer, Infected Clip, and Cryo Rounds, and Hellfire, and all that stuff. But when I followed what they told me to do and did this setup, the damage just went through the well, the Penguin Prime is a really good one. The regular Penguin, not so much. But yeah, I think you will absolutely love this. I mean, it's high impact and high corrosive on this particular build, and puncture and corrosive on the assault rifle, but still, lots of damage with unlimited ammo. And I'm sure you realize there's lots of scenarios where you can go into that you are going to be limited on ammo. Especially the things to get the Kylo Ren points to go fight her, no ammo and all that other stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. That's when I'll take like the Fallman, or I'll take my Bat Killer along with my MDK, because this, the Bat Killer, because of Pax Charge, it's unlimited ammo also. But it's 95% crit chance, 5.1 multiplier. This thing, the charged radio attack will hit for 100k on this weapon. It's insane. Oh, I better switch this back over to Brahma. Gotta go back, otherwise you'll mess it all up. But I do take this just because of the pure out and out damage that, you know, and the funny thing is they nerfed the Catchman. I'm still doing, I can still 2 or 3 shot the Robalist on Jupiter. Just awesome. I do have this, but the only time I use this, I've got no form in it. The only time I ever use my Iron Staff is if I'm going into a sortie and it's just like assault rifle only or bow only. Because then what I'll do is equip the Iron Staff, and if it's like bow only or whatever, and I'll just melee kill them all. And when you activate your 4th ability, the Iron Staff, your twin also has the Iron Staff, so you're hitting everybody double. I think the last sortie I had that was like assault rifle only, I ended up having like 155 melee kills. Somebody was like, how the heck did you get melee kills? Well, I just activated my 4th ability. Use my Iron Staff. I mean, the damage it does is okay. But it's because your twin also uses it. So you're doing double that because your twin's right there using it at the same time. And you saw in the simulacrum, I could just be near there, and the twin on the Penguin's just going to go right up and just kill them all. If I had the Brahma, he would have been sitting there and shooting them all with the Brahma, and boom, and boom, and boom, and their dead bodies would be flying all over the place. If I had the Brahma equipped. So, yeah, just like I said, Helios or Helios Prime. Now, do you have the unlimited scans from Cephalon? Your synthesis scanner? Nice. Okay, well, because you've got the unlimited scans, when you run with the Helios or Helios Prime, it will scan away and scan everything, and it won't cost you a single scan. Because you've now got unlimited scans through that. So, you can also get, I think one of the other carrier, no, there's something that he sells for a mod for the Djinn, maybe? One of these that'll scan all the frickin' plants automatically. Just scan away the plants. If you got a booster, then you get 2 plants per scan. I don't have that yet. I'm going to. After I'm done getting Titania, I've got 2 more blueprints to get for Titania. Then I can build her. I'll be able to build that, because I'm a completionist. I want to get back to all my frames being done. And then I've got 2 blueprints for Elvira, so I'm halfway to getting Elvira. I really don't want to spend 325 plat. I might. I don't know. The completionist in me screams, I need to get that. Ha! My Banshee Prime. I love that. Yeah, there was somebody like, oh, wow, you've got all the mods. No.
No! Oh my gosh, God, you have all the mods.
Oh, whatever, boy.
Boy!
That's my son.
Oh, you have a son?
Yeah, you're my youngest son.
I didn't know you son. Okay.
I've got a bunch. But here we start getting into all the faded ones that I don't have. I'm getting closer. I am getting closer. I've thought about going through and trying to buy a bunch of those just to make it so that I have them all. I've probably got about 80 more mods, I think, to get before I'll have quote-unquote all of them. But this one is you can buy with rep. Necromech thrusters. Archgun Ace, no idea what that one is. Some of these I may not even have anymore. What? There's one called Juice? Okay. And the completionist in me is like, I should write these down and slowly start buying them up, like 1 or 2 a week or something. Of course, you know that's just until they come out with a new update and then they bring out new mods. Just like I was really close to having every single arcane in the game, even though when the Scarlet Spear came out, I had 0 arcanes. Now I've got a bunch of arcanes. Part of that from the Scarlet Spear. Yeah, when Scarlet Spear came out, dude, I had 0 arcanes. Now look at this. I've got a bunch at max. Some of those I bought, just to let you know. Don't want to try to buy an Arcane Energize. There's a reason why that's by sell price. Yeah, that's 800 to 1500 plat for a fully maxed Arcane Energize and a 1 million credit tax surcharge by the game. Well, not necessarily. They didn't give you all. There's a bunch in here that I've got because one day I was like, hey, Obi, why don't we try doing the Eidolon hunt? Go and kill the regular, the first one. And we went in there and it was like, okay, in 9 minutes. We can get it down to about 5.5 to 6 minutes now on the Eidolon hunt. But if you look, I've got a Bolt Eidolon build. There's my Rubico Prime build. 95% crit, 6.6 multiplier, 4,212 points. When you hit the middle mouse button, that crit goes up to like 180% crit chance. And I can, as long as I hit it, I can pretty much almost take out a limb on the first Eidolon in one shot. But to do that, oh, wait a minute. It's not this. Anomaly, no. Okay, that's not what I'm thinking. Oh, my amp. Ah. But it's, yeah. Okay, on status effect. Okay, that's for the amp. Wait a minute. I've got... No. Wait a minute here. Hold on. There's those. Then I have this. That's for amp. What? Wait a minute. I'm missing something somewhere. Oh. Right there, this one. That's what I was thinking of. Arcane Momentum, which I got fully maxed out for like 30 plat. I kid you not. On critical hit, 60% chance for 150% reload speed for sniper rifles for 12 seconds. And because I'm over 100% crit, it crits, I can reload that Rubico like this. Otherwise, it's a really slow reload. But because of Arcane Momentum, I can reload it really fast. Arcane Nullifier means I take no magnetic status effects whatsoever, 102% chance. So when the Eidolon does his magnetic thing and takes your energy and all that, I don't suffer from it. Now, I can still be damaged, okay? But that means that he won't take my energy. So I can just stand there. Or what I usually do is I'm in operator mode anyways, and I crouch down. Operator takes no damage and no magnetic, and then my frame, when I get back into it, still has all the energy it had when I jumped out of it. So those are the two biggies for Eidolons for me. And the rest is just quality of life. Yeah, I don't even know why I have that, but that makes it so that my teammates can pick up one shield. Because, you know, if you shoot through up to 3 shields, it enhances your damage and everything else. And, like, at the end of the life, when you're trying to kill the Eidolon at the very end of it, on the first Eidolon, it only generally takes about 1 clip from my Ruko Prime, and he can be dead. Or you can jump into your Necromech, not the Bone Widow, Voidrig, 4th ability, and you can kill you can kill an Eidolon so fast at the end. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Oh, here, I'll show you. Hold on. The main ones, Gladiator Vice, Gladiator Rush, Gladiator Might. The rest of them are as you see fit on what you want to do. These are the 3 you need to do. That'll enhance the crit on any melee weapon that you carry, whether it be the Pangolin Prime or not. Those 3 Gladiator mods. Because the Deconstructor Prime is a melee weapon for your Helios. And those Gladiator mods affect all melee for your frame, including your regular melee weapon. Each one per combo multiplier adds a 30% crit chance. So 30, 60, 90% crit chance per combo multiplier. It makes your melee go through the roof, and that's how you see the red crits. You're talking about hundreds and hundreds of percent crit chance when you get between 10x and 12x. You will see a Penguin Prime. I've seen it hit for 250,000 damage on one slice. And the nice thing too, Redneck, is because, here, I will link this to you. I linked it for you. Because the Penguin Prime has slash, when you kill him, it cuts the body in two and doubles your drops. Because each part of the body then has its own separate, because of slash, has its own separate loot table. So, and then if you're running a drop chance booster, then the multiplier, you're doing Cora, you're do whatever, all those different things. By meleeing them, you're cutting them, boom, more loot, more loot, more loot. And of course, this is stuff that don't actually, you learn, I've learned. But slash is my secondary stat on it. So yeah, when they die, they get cut in half, and boom, you've got two things. Now here's the other thing, Redneck. If you're doing Saren, for Saren's Spore build, for SO or ESO, or in general, okay, you want to have a slash weapon. You apply it on one person, kill him with your slash melee, it cuts him in half and spreads it out even further. Like if you shoot him, well, if the weapon has slash, cool. But if you're not, when you affect him, you kill him with like the Penguin Prime. It cuts him in two. It spreads it open like opening up a capsule tablet, and all the little round pieces fall out. It spreads even more. So like when I'm running my Saren ESO build, I affect one person. I hit him with my Penguin Prime. It cuts him, kills him, cuts him in half. And then I go from one infected to like 30 to 40 infected instantly. And then you just, of course, see the numbers just keep rolling and rolling in that little circle in the bottom right-hand corner. I've had that up to like 4,000. That's how much damage per second you're doing. So you get up to like 3,000, 4,000. You better make sure you're pretty high level because you're doing 3,000 damage per second. So there was one time I took my ESO Saren build a COD, and everybody was pissed because nothing was coming out. They were all dying everywhere else. You had to go running around to get all your loot. You just, on my screen, you just saw a screen of just damage numbers just popping up everywhere on the screen. Because when one infected bumps another, they spread it. Nice. I really think that you'll like it. Do you have your helmets and everything done, Redneck? Or are you still working on the helmet, getting it? Oh, okay, cool. Have you already subsumed Valkyr? That's where you get Warcry? No, not Valkyr? Okay. Yeah, when you get a chance, farm up Valkyr, build it. Remember, you can subsume you can subsume a frame at level 0. So all you have to do is build it. And I would recommend replacing the third ability, the Defy, with Warcry, for at least for your standard Wukong Prime build, and then get a hold of that Eternal War mod. And the nice thing is, is that 34.5% speed increase already affects any weapon that you've got. So even a slower weapon, it'll still increase it by 34.5% if you like a heavy weapon. I mean, my Pangolin Prime is at 1.31 before Berserker increases that 75% and before Warcry increases it another 34.5%. So I'm increasing that like 2.2 because my Riven mod already has a 42.7% attack speed increase on it. So even without Pangolin Prime, with Warcry and Berserker, once you hit something with a crit, it's going to just explode. As long as you have a crit weapon. Well, like I said, I bought this for 150 plat, and then I put 5 rerolls into it, and that's what I got. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute here. Melee damage, plus cold, plus attack speed. I'll take it. Who doesn't want attack speed? I did get lucky. I did get lucky on a couple on that one. Obi, he's got one that actually does more melee damage. I kid you not. Took him like 53 ribbon rerolls. I was flabbergasted. I think he spent almost all the Kuba that he had to get. Yeah, exactly. Now he really likes it. If you don't have this, it is a good weapon. Let me see. I'm spelling it wrong. Wandal Prime, really good weapon. Takes 2 Forma. It's pretty much about the same mods as you see on my Pangolin, except I don't have a Riven mod for it. But if you look, good crit chance, good status chance. Weeping Wounds, Blood Rush will take those both over 100%, especially then with your Helios Destructor, with those 3 Gladiator mods. Obi likes this because it's a little bit more complete. Sometimes you get going so fast on the Pangolin Prime, somebody might live behind you. Okay? Now, part of that is because of the style that I use to melee. Here, I'll go ahead and link that just so that you have it. It's not very much there for the Gwandal Prime. Heck, I might even have I think I'm really close to having a Gwandal Prime set. Just from running random stuff here. Okay, EMG. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm 2 pieces away from having a Gwandal Prime set. I need 1 more blade and 1 more handle. But the way that I melee is I push forward, obviously, W, and then I do melee, let go, press crouch, let go, press melee, let go, press crouch, all while holding forward. Excuse me. And I hit the wrong button. Okay. Nope. Gotta put my Pangolin back on. And the reason why I have, if you can do it, I run a Logitech G13 game board. Okay.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized will cry out in thanks. If they...
So I can't really put my hands on the keyboard. Okay. And I do realize that to push forward, melee, crouch, it might be a little difficult on a keyboard. But what it allows me to do is this. And I can do that perpetually. Now, my speed mods haven't kicked in. You've seen my Wukong go faster than that. This will help a little bit. Now, when my crit mods kick in, I can melee faster than people can bullet jump to get places, okay? That's how fast I can do this. Yeah. No, it's also because I'm running the my Logitech G13 game board. They don't make it anymore, but there are other game boards out there like Razer and different stuff like that. But if I go the Guandao, it is more complete. I will say that. Energy up here real quick. But when I try to do what I'm used to, it just doesn't, you know, this is Warcry active. It's all heated up. Huh?
Like, where are the pans? Because I need a big pan, right?
Yeah, you need a cookie sheet.
I spray it, right?
Yep. But that's the Guandao Prime, so you can still do it. It's not quite as fast, I don't think. Yeah, see, base speed is 1. Base speed of my Penguin is like 1.3. So it's not quite as fast. And that's before Berserker, of course. Of course, that attack speed goes up by 34.5%, about 134.5 with my Warcry active. You start hitting stuff and Berserker will kick in. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is still, I mean, let's see here.
Yeah, is this good?
Yep.
Okay.
Spray all of it.
Yeah.
And then you put both those pizzas on it. Let's see here. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean, you see red crits, man. That is hit for 93K. I mean, that's... and you've got the builds for that. It is more complete when going down a hallway. It is. Oh my gosh, I am just... Every 2 minutes, I'm losing staggering frames here. Okay, so energy back up. Simulate. Okay, which one do you think's quicker? Now, here I'm going to show you what I mean. Yeah. When I say the Penguin with the... Now, my twin's down here, he's already blowing stuff up. You can see that. That was actually even quicker. That's with my twin shooting him with the Brahma, too. You notice, though, I didn't really get the red crits because they were dying so quick because of my twin being there with Penguin. But, like I was saying, though, when you're going down a hallway, that Guandao can be more wall-to-wall. That's with the primed reach, though. Okay, that is with the primed reach. But they're both about the same, too. Set a timer. I would set it. Well, I guess I should have actually taken my Penguin Prime ribbon mod off to fairly show those together, I guess, shouldn't I? But it's still, the Guandao is still a really good weapon. It really is. You saw the red crits galore. And that's with, I mean, you do that setup with Deconstructor or Deconstructor Prime with those mods, that's what you're going to see. And believe you me, it will change your game. Once I did that, I was no longer fearful either of going to super high. It doesn't bother me at all. 150s, 200s, okay, let's go. 300s, 400s, all right, let's go.
Do you remember the old war, operator?
One thing
seems to have misplaced
on the that I do run on the Penguin.
If I may say, operator, your
Drifting
chosen Warframe
contact
suits you. Ha ha.
Now, I will recommend this, okay? If you don't already have it, I run Zenuric for the energy. If you really want to be godlike and keep that multiplier, okay? Oh, is it this one? Run Narrowmon School. Instead of Zenuric. Zenuric gives me the energy, okay? But if you run Narrowmon, one, your multiplier will no longer go 12x to 0. It'll go 12x, 11x, 10x, 9x. It'll go down, allowing you to maintain high X and red crits even longer. But for me, you know, I do like the energizing dash from Zenuric. I do. Like if I'm in a sortie and I run through one of those electrical gates, saps all my energy, I'll go into fifth ability, boom, and I'll start getting energy back. So I can still use Cloudwalker. Unless you want to equip like me, I've got my energy drop pads to my number 1 on my number pad on my keyboard. So I can just hit number 1 and boom, it drops an energy pad. I don't know if you knew you could do that, Redneck. If you go into options and customize keybinds, you can set up your gear wheel. So gear key number 1. Oh, you have it bound to mouse? Okay, yeah, I've got mine to my number pad. I've already got everything set for my mouse. Like escape, because we hit it so much. And then I've also got T, so I can bring that up without having to hit anything. Just because there's so often you do, I chat more in this game than I did World of Warcraft. Go figure. But yeah, I forget what I have mine. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, I've got my Necromecta 3, Air Support Chargers to 4, Archgun Deployer to 5, Scissor Scanner 6, Archwing 7, K Drive, my mining, my Omni is 10. That way, when I'm doing Railjack, I can just hit the number 0 on my number pad and it pulls it right up. Love it. Especially for mining, you go out to Fortuna, a lot of times you go right out the door. I hit 9, I think you get like 2 or 3 nodes right there by the door, almost every single time. Even if you're not doing anything you're not planning on mining, go. I'll get some ore here and there every time. Did you set it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I forgot the extra stand. I'll do the extra standing tomorrow. I need 2,000 more, and I can get another Titania blueprint. All right, man. Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing. I got a buddy of mine going to be getting onto Overwatch soon, and then I'll be starting to stream Overwatch. So, hey, you try to have a good night. If you ever have any questions, Redneck, or you want to run or whatever, man, just always up. Me and Obi are always up for playing with other people and stuff. So, you try to have yourself a good night and be safe.